Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Starsector, where today we ask the question of what is it that we can do, especially as we search for more money to try and upgrade our colonies here. We have one colony, False Hope, that is just about to be maxed out. I did not install any mods to make the colonies bigger because I've heard there's some balancing issues, but I am curious about if the VIC Revitalization Center will continue to cost as much. Because if it does, I'm probably going to cut it out, if only because it's taking a big chunk of monthly income that I could be getting. Arcadia's doing good as well. Arcadia, I'm not exactly sure what I want to put on here for the fourth thing, but I don't have to think about that right now, because we also have Frozen Heart, which was a name suggested by Queen Crimson, so thank you for that. A mining colony that is also one that I'm going to be putting in. One thing that's potentially interesting is a supercomputer. Another structure that suggested to me was a Senate, since I have 3 colonies now, but a supercomputer could be interesting if I can just get AI cores from somewhere else. Also, privateer bases are pretty exciting, and so far it seems interesting, although it does take 2 industry slots. So I'm wondering in a way how exactly I want to fuel this, do this, but I still am looking at Frozen Heart being my heavy industry place. But you can see from heavy industry that one other way that I need to be self-sufficient, because we're going to be getting a ton of stuff from here. In fact, I wonder if I should use some story points to go ahead and improve mining here, just because the mining here is so good. I do actually need to get refining somewhere, so I think I'm going to throw refining as the last industry on this planet, so at least we can be self-sufficient here. There's a lot of things that I could put on the homeworld, such as, let me just organize this by name because it's a little easier, such as commerce, for instance. Commerce is a great way to like double down and take a bunch of money, but the problem is that to make money we need money. So question is, I know I got some suggestions for like have more than one patrol HQ. That is a possibility, or not more than one patrol HQ, have more than one privateer base, and that does sound like fun, but we'll have to figure out what we want to do, because right now I'm getting attacked, specifically by the Hegemony. Where are you? Okay, this is what I get for opening things all at once. Anyway, the Hegemony is coming to knock on False Hope. The fleets are already there. There's no way for me to view it because I'm all the way up here. Searching for more fuel, more resources, specifically more reputation, because there are some things that I definitely want to buy from the Star Federation. The Union Battle Carrier is definitely interesting. The Resolute's one of the things that I do want to get. Osprey I can already build, and if I'm looking over here, actually, I should be able to buy the blueprints eventually. Are they on the open market is my question. Or this might not be the right planet for it, or maybe they're not there. I guess I'll just have to figure it out later. But I do have some stuff here. One viewer, well, first off, before I forget, special functions, prisoner actions, we are going to repatriate prisoners, because that will increase our reputation by quite a bit. Now, I did get a suggestion from somebody to cancel my, my commission, and go ahead and form an alliance here so that I can work with that. But I kind of want to see what I can get out of these people first, because right now we're not up to cooperative. We're close, and this is a lot more than a lot more menuing than I normally do. But like, we're welcoming. We're pretty close to cooperative, to be honest. We have one more mission due. By the way, Starlight Cabal. Someone was asking about what that pink faction is. It's a faction that we've bumped into a few times, but we'll get there later. For now, we do have Rider Station, which is exciting. I kind of want to go up to Fuel Depot, though. It's independent, and we actually have a Federation planet that's next to it. But more importantly, it's a fuel depot. So for those of you who are observant and saying, you know what, maybe you should have gone to the fuel depot to get your fuel when you were short on fuel, that's probably a really smart suggestion. And at the end of the day, I should learn to read. So we have friendly Federation people here. Let's look at the fuel depot first. It's a battle station. It's scary. It's fine, though. So, how much fuel do you all have? 21 per unit. I just want to see the colony info here. Are you, in fact, a fuel depot? You do have fuel production. Cool. Okay. So as far as we know, it's a vice demand. The demand for vice goods is unusually high here. Whatever that means. The fuel is run like a garrison of a large spaceship. So this is an independent outpost. We don't really know exactly where something is going to go. We still have some hot goods somewhere, like heavy armaments, that I'm not going to sell to the VIC because I've been over that a few times. Okay, well, let's buy as much fuel as we can. We're not going to be able to fully fill up our gas tanks, but we're certainly going to be able to get a lot. What are your supply prices here? Actually, supplies are okay. Seems pretty decent, in fact, to go ahead and buy them. I know I don't have a ton of money here, and of course, Asher being the best place to buy supplies, as we all know. That's probably too much. I could raid these people for supplies, but you see their defenses are pretty high. I don't really want to do that. While we're here, it's really interesting. Just the Independents have some of these really good ships. That is a fascinating ship from the 4th battle group, the Peregrine Custom Cruiser. Can't buy it because we're not independent, and there's good old Apogee. So just some things to flag here, that there's a lot of good stuff available here. And we do have a salvage yard if we do want to try to salvage something, but we can do that ourselves. So, Toxic World here, just want to check and see what goodies are available. Not too much. Alright. And I think that's kind of gonna be how it is, because we have Rider Station as well, that we have been to before. And then we are going to go ahead, if we looked at our accept list. One reason I want to kind of fly around here a little bit is that we do have one accepted mission. This should put us into welcoming territory. And if I remember right, we have explored both of these, but I want to get back down to Alpha as well. So let's move it. If we can get some bounties along the way, that is all the better. So Draco Group Trade Convoy. Going to False Hope, that's nice, so we don't want to intercept that. Maybe someone else does. But I do appreciate this game if I was playing more piracy style of game, just to say, you know, if there's something that's advertising, hey, we're gonna just drop this stuff off across the Starsector. It's the name of the game. Then that's what we could do. Where is Gamma Carcora? I think that's actually pretty far away from us. All right. And that was the star here, so if it's Gamma, it's always going to be the star. I complain about this every time. Yeah, that's pretty much too far. That's too bad. All right, so once again here, like, they have a little bit of fuel. It's decently priced. Yeah, I'd almost rather sell the Ludic Church, as funny as that is. So, like, I have a nest egg of cash, but it looks like buying on the open market is mostly going to be for the Federation. It's going to come down to Scaria, and they do have a few other planets, but that's really the big one. All right, so that's good to know. Let's go ahead and drop through here, where I guess, and the thing is that just to put this out here, I do have a lot of other missions accepted. There's the whole story quest with these two for eventually getting the warp gate, which I do want to do because I do have some mods that are installed that'll play with the warp gate and kind of gives gape, not gape. That sounds something like it shouldn't be on YouTube. But the what? Incursion against the Alpha Alo star system has failed without your interference. Hooray! So the Hegemony doesn't like us because we beat them. Wah! Is what we say to that. Oh, good. Let's get this too. Survey says confirm. Unexplored orange star system. What could possibly go wrong? Right next to a blue supergiant. Right next to some plate. We were just over here. There's actually a yellow supergiant. I don't have a good history with them, but we're just going to go up and down. It's the search for more money, but the way we get more money is by making more problems, I guess. So, Hegemony don't like that we beat them up. But that's good to know that the Hegemony can send a pretty nice fleet and we just bat them back. Which may be another reason to get a second privateer base, but I just don't know if I want to put that on my home colony, or my big colony. It's going to be one of my big money makers. Yeah, we don't do distress signals unless we're trying to like actually blow up somebody out in space. Okay, there's a medium beacon. Medium bacon. You know, I might... Let's get cute. So we do have some extra fuel. We are burning through a lot of supplies. These guys are all neutral to us because it's the remnants here. So, at least we know what's in here now. So, barren world, gas giant. Nothing too exciting, but there is a gate. Well, since this is here, let's see what this is. Okay, we didn't get any squished organs from that. So Hegemony now going after first... Oh, wait, they actually... Conquest? Oh, they want us to conquest it. They don't just want us to bat it back. They actually want us to take it over. So, Tritachyon saturation bombardment. Wow. Okay, so where's the diplomatic penalty for Tritach here? Okay, another medium beacon. Should not be a problem because, once again, we have some friends in the... Well, let's look at our... What is my button? Okay, contacts. Remnants. If we look at the remnants here... Oh, man, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Contacts. That's combat. Anyway. We haven't visited you in a while. We've actually fucked up the last few missions. So I would rather get this together once I'm in a position to do it correctly. Because I don't want to accidentally make the remnants not like me. Kind of like going in here. So we do have a volcanic world we need to get. Interesting. Okay. So what did we accept that we have two flags here? We have Hurricane Merv. Okay, well. We'll do it all. And hopefully we don't piss off whoever's here. Because, I mean, they're patrolling, but they're neutral. So hopefully performing a survey here doesn't wake up the locals. Not really. Okay. So supply cache. I guess you're down on the corner and out in the street. Alright, what are you? You're a gate. I guess the supply cache is close to the star. I'm not really interested in doing that right now. Okay, so not only we got some lobster. So it's Lobster Fest over here. So we could do this alkali world as well. We're not going to found a colony, but I love that it's near a space station here. Remnant stations. So we have a bunch of things that are neutral standing down. We have another orbital habitat that's right here. So let's just make sure we read this correctly. If we're performing a survey here, it doesn't look like they're going to get mad at us. So it has industrial ruins, which is exciting. Access to exotic technology, class 5. Extensive ruins, farmland, common organics. So we're not going to colonize this, as nice as it looks. Let's see. If we mine the planet, if we explore the ruins, we're not going to recover a kite. I guess we salvage it. Okay, so that's why we get the blueprints, and we get a wasteland bomber here. Alright, so we didn't piss off the locals. Hooray. See, it's good to be friends. There's automated defenses here for the remnants. Alright, now this is a little risky, because if I fight them, then they may bite back here, so... Do we need to take this big ship in here? I don't think we do. We'll just, we'll level up our peeps a little bit. And then we're just gonna, take command here. So there I am flying into the Kestrel. I say no escape. The vacuum shark says no escape. Okay, so we're We're not as fast as some of these, but we certainly make them go boom. So, like I said, this is a little risky to do next to an orbital station. But we're going pretty fast. Our F is divert weapon power, which gives us some cool stuff, but I don't really know if it's going to do too much for us to engage these guys faster. So here's Tony. Tony is not firing the missiles. That's okay, though. We'll see if we can engage. So we have our automatic guns here. Okay, here's our Laidlaw mass driver boat. There we go. So fascinating that the Medica is not doing much of anything, but maybe there's an AI thing for that. So pick through the wreckage. Got a core. Got some remnant weapons. Okay, hopefully that doesn't give us a penalty here. Open the pods. We get a little more crew. Alright, and we get even more lobster. So the search for more lobster, as it were. And we are close to being out of money, and that was bizarre. Okay. You expect orbital stations to have a little more than that, but apparently not. And you're still neutral. You're still neutral. Alright, cool. Got a black hole that's calling our name. And we got another sensor contact over here. Let's investigate. It's probably a debris field, but maybe it's not. It might be a dormant fleet. It's yet another orbital habitat. Why buy one when you can buy two for twice the price? We do not want a mud skipper. We get even more lobster. Apparently they just tried to make a lobster colony over here, and it did not work. Okay, I think I'm going to have a little bit more problem passing organics along. So that's what we're going to pass for now. I know I could try to save it in orbit, but it's not... my general rule of thumb is if I'm not going to come back for it, there's no reason to put the effort in. Good rule. Good plan. Alright, so all you guys are patrolling. Nobody else wants to play over here. If I do need to save some story points for running into another storyteller person. But we are going to go back and do our home world and hopefully make some things happen. We do want to get our faction rep up here. It looks like right now at the Federation we're still friendly. Well, how much friendlier do we have to get, you jerks? Also, one thing I always forgot to check, forget, bounties. We don't really have any exciting bounties en route. Okay, so I guess that's just how it's going to be. Flying through the stars. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Thanks to the presence of one or more industrial polities in the Obsidian star system, your privateers have liberated a good amount of useful items. Well, let's see if we can look at Wyatt salvaging here real quick. So we have a fairly capable 2 fleets. We've seen how big these fleets get before, so it looks like our good haul. I'd love to get like an intel report that says what that haul turns into, but it's definitely fun to have our fleets going around terrorizing things, which makes me think that some of our other planets that are going to be a little more specialized, we can definitely put some stuff in here. Oh boy, VIC is doing pretty good if they have a rebellion going on right now from the place that I stole their pristine nanoforge. And VIC is going to try to take out Diable. Well, if they do the work for me, I won't be too sad. We only have a ceasefire. It's not like we're friends. I mean, that's rude of me to say. Of course we want to be friends with everybody. We're trying to be friends with robots and all that crap, but this is Starsector. We've already lost one faction. I'm kind of surprised we've only lost one faction so far with as many people as I have dumped into this save file. Alright, this is a weird route. Alright, so we know where it is. Up here, derelict ship. So we can take the fringe jump points. Since we've already checked to see the research nodes up here, of which there's not a lot. Okay. Alright, so lots of shippies over here. Question though, do I want to do anything with them? Do I want to salvage all of these? Our supplies are actually looking pretty low. I think I do. Ooh, let's access the deposit. Good, we got money. If somebody comes to try to take that money back, we're not going to fly through the gate yet. Come on, get down here. Sensor package for 60,000 monies. Alright, can't double dip on any of these. So look at all this extra bonus money. I mean, if we're stealing somebody else's... oh my god, I don't like either of you guys. Oh, I'll send it to Diable. They don't... That's the one that doesn't hate us right now. So, wide salvaging raid. Fun times. So, another day, another raid. Getting into the systems a little bit more. Let's actually take a look here. 36 days until arrival. Fairly strong, 2 fleets. So, once we get our industry online and going, we're going to be in a pretty good place. And I think I'm a little concerned about our supply weights, but that's fine. So if we kind of hedge back over here real quick, there should be somewhere around here that I can unload. Well, let's go home first, because home will tell me where. Okay, map, there we go. Yeah, if we go home and we can just sail straight down, then we can find out, hey, what is a non-VIC place that needs weapons? And that'll work pretty well. Alright. So, Kobayashi Maru repairing structural damage. Hooray! You are now an exotic and fixed ship. Why isn't my supplies terrible? So, Federation raid. So, everybody's raiding. Always be raiding. We're losing supplies. I know, game. I know. We'll be fine. And then we just have a lot of other news continually popping up, but it's okay. Let's just get home before we run out of everything. So see, look, we have some extra bounties. Some of them are even from the VIC. Let's see here. Don't care. I really don't care. That's terrifying. We might be able to take it, but that, oh man. That's quite a fleet. I think I need to put my focus on some other places here first. But let's go ahead and drop down here. Where's False Hope? Nowhere! Oh, it's a joke. False Hope's all the way up here. Alright. So, like, we supposedly have good communications here. But, yeah, I really need to upgrade these space stations. So, like I said, I need money. Underworld bounties. That's, like, not worth my time. Kamari Kandam star system. Like, it's 90,000. Definitely not the most exciting thing in the world, but if it's en route to other stuff, I might as well knock it out. Because the best way... Yeah... Yeah, I guess we'll do it. Because the best way for us to make money by far is not via bounties. It's gonna be by actually dropping in and doing smart trades. So let's start here. What ships do we have? There's not a lot. I'm kind of happy with this fleet right now. I have gotten some really good suggestions for like what I can do A with these ships, and B taking some smaller fleets and going back into some places that I've gone before just to try and get in and get out. And that's something where I will get there. But we're not going to go there yet. All right. So I want to sell this. I don't know if I need all the ship components, but we'll save them. I really don't know if I need all those, especially if I'm going to build a supercomputer. Then I can just keep those for myself. But it looks like I have a bunch of shit that I can just drop off at the pool. Pardon my language, I know, unclouth as it is. Wait a minute, this is why I came here. Now, first off, I do have the VIC blueprint package. I kind of want to sell that, to be honest. Phase Lance, I already know. I'm going to hold on to it. And then this will improve my industry by quite a bit. So that's fun. We will not hold on to the lobsters. Actually, take this with us. We sort you guys. Alright. Seems okay. We will take the drugs as well. Alright. So this seems alright. But like colony here, we need another industry to increase the patrol HQ. But I want to do that on a hot planet. One thing I need to do here, assigning an AI core can be good. But I think just outright upgrading it, which costs 500,000, is going to be a better play here because we got lots of things coming here. Install an item. Increase production by 2. Look at us here. What is light industry producing? It's producing, I can't talk. Drugs, luxury goods. Where are we on the luxury good list? We're number 2. We're actually probably going to overtake this place. If we could just get a little bit more access, that'd be really nice. Domestic goods. So yeah, this is going to be a good moneymaker for us. That's excellent. Then the revitalization center. I just don't really know. However, one thing I do need to do now that I think about it is that I am getting a management penalty. I need to assign an administrator here. And fortunately, we have this person. I apologize. I totally forgot to change the name of the person here, but because I did get some administrator people that I haven't forgotten about it. But yeah, I think Frozen Heart's going to be a good place for it. I could put space operations and industrial planning here, but like +2 stability is good. Let's do this. Frozen Heart. So your net income's a little low because it's just mining. All right. It'll be okay. Stability 10. That's what we want. Interesting that the Freeport just kind of changes things around a little bit, but this is a 200 hazard world, so I think we do turn Freeport on just to get that growth a little bit higher. Yeah, so I need to focus on making some of these builds work. So there's Frozen Heart, that's fine. I guess what we do now is well, first off, we gotta get fuel. That's priority number 1. Let's not forget the fuel. We have a lot of stuff to unload. How much is a fill up here? That's quite a bit. Could probably do this and be okay. And let's just raid some shit. Does anybody need this? EOS Exodus. We could potentially sell for an okay amount. We have a lot of heavy machinery. We have a lot of this. So some of the stuff we can just move. Like these domestic goods we got for free. This metal. Yeah. Selling that much metal for 30 each at Seoul on Mercy is probably really good. And we can, let's go to the Star Fortress over there. So we're gonna try to actually make some cash after we. Did I actually accept that? Yeah, I did. Okay, so accepted today. Intel. What words am I looking for? So we have a trade fleet over here. It's pirates. There's 10 other ships. So if we go over here, we could always go over here. We could go over here to ransom a researcher. But I really think we have a good whoa, that's independent now. We have a good opportunity to like do some of this stuff. This will actually pay 71, so that's fine. All right, let's go. So personal bounty, by the way, all the way up here. That's okay. Think we can go for a little bit bigger. Ludic Path, Sleeper Cell, False Hope, Wyatt Salvaging. Well, that's a little annoying. Do we know where the cell originated from? Not yet. Okay, well, I love how all the information I had before about how these cells work is completely irrelevant in the new update. Or it's just like now it's pretty much unavoidable. You can't just manipulate and spread things over a bunch of different colonies. You will get Ludic Path stuff. So that's just how it's going to be. So once I can sell some of my cargo, I'm going to have some good money that I can upgrade some crap with. Like Seoul. Didn't we say Seoul would be a good place to sell something? And see, just the prices are going crazy all the time. Like, we could sell the Ludic Church and be okay. Okay, like, I don't know if I want to go all the way over here, but like metals at Seoul. Lobsters. Anybody want lobsters? Okay. Let's visit the peeps. I mean, it's Soul Uriel corpse. Soul guys. Okay. And you're maintaining contact with me, which is fun. You should probably run from me, that's fine. So these are Ludic Path raiding Mercy. But this is the Soul Station. So let's see what's here. First off, if we trade goods right away on the black market, that's terrible price. That's terrible price. That's not as good as it could be. That's a decent unload. Like, the thing is just we got this for free. This is just money that we have. So now it's not as good of a price. That's not great. It's about as good as anywhere else. But yeah, this place actually has good defenses, so I don't really feel inclined to attack these guys. Also, while we're here, so Star Fortress still needs that. Food is not very good for trading. All right. Mercy's still a good place to sell, so let's at least sell in the black market. Just get this out of my inventory. All right. Cool. Alright, so I have all these weapons burning a hole in my pocket, and nobody wants to buy. Alright, let's just get out. So instead of going over here now, let's go ahead and go... It's always a little hard to tell what the star systems are called. It's like I saw it when I was zoomed out. There it is. Alright, so what's accepted is I really need to punch somebody, and I got 20 days to do it. Let's go over here, because this puts us next to this place, and we can see if we can make some robot friends again. As once again, I don't have a lot of resources, so I need to do some raiding of some places. Because right now, the fleet that I'm flying is very expensive. And don't get me wrong, that's okay. That's part of the design. That's part of the challenge of balancing things as you go. Is how can you keep yourself upright? We're now hostile with the Draco group. I didn't even know we weren't hostile. The Luxuria, which I have not renamed. I've still gotten some name requests, but this is recorded very slightly ahead. So we'll have to figure that out. I think that's actually not as exciting of a ship. Oh, well, it was this one. It's one of the ones that kept getting blown up. Alright, so we lost some money. I knew that was coming. Ludic Church says analyze the derelict ship, and that ship is over in this corner. I don't think I want to focus on that right now. Let's see. Easy bounty located in the star system. Intel some of the ships in a large fleet. It's pirates. So get on your eye patch. We're gonna go to Kanani. Although it'd be fun to raid myself. This is all the way down here. So what new missions do you have? Nothing really exciting. Alright. I mean, we got stuff here, but it's not very exciting. This, however, I only have a few days left to make this work. So really hope the patrol's over here. And we're going to go in without a bacon. And we're going to see real quick if we can raid some pirates. Well, let's go see if we can shop from some pirates first. Because sometimes they have some surprising prices. Like, that's a surprising price for ore that we can't do shit with. That's actually a decent price, but it's okay. It's actually not that decent. Like, you definitely don't need weapons. Okay, you are worthless. What is 35 defenses? This is like taking babies from another baby. Alright. Oh no, the pirates don't like us more. Okay. Well, hopefully this attracts a patrol fleet to come back after me. Because I don't have a lot of time. It's located in the star system. Some of the ships in larger fleets. Well, there's... What the hell places are you going to be at? Alright. Can we find you? Okay, not you, right? Can't be you. I don't know what you'd be patrolling to and from here, but I'm having a bad time locating ships lately that are on patrol. All right, well, it's 90,000. This is still not who we want. Well, you know, Vic failed. It's almost like they got carried by somebody. Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm screwed. Alright, what do we got here? That's a pretty sizable fleet. Huh. Who are you affiliated with? Special Task Force. Alright, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm in the right zip code. But I've got the wrong address. That's too bad. Alright, while we're here. Y'all don't have a lot of defenses. Y'all really need supplies. Some other places kind of need some domestic goods. I mean, that's a decent flip, right? We buy black market domestic goods. All right, 169. Okay, Litmus. They need some weapons here. So let's go take a look at that real quick. And also, congratulations. You guys get this. I don't want to. I could sell them the VIC package. All right. Let's see. What are we trying to buy ships from these guys? Let's consider your military options. Let's do a raid. We could raid for even more fuel. Or drugs. Or heavy armaments. Not worth it. Okay, we'll get... Lost a lot of Marines just for a gas fill-up, but whatever. Alright, they still don't like us. That's cool. Okay, is that who we're looking for? Pretty sure it's not. Okay. Oh, whoa. Hold up. Conditions of this as belonging to the VIC have taken a turn for the worse. Unless the colony is stabilized in some way, it's likely to decivilize and be lost completely in the near future. Well, all's well that ends well, isn't it? No sympathy here whatsoever. Alright, analyze mining station. Not a very exciting place. So the way we make money is by flipping goods. So we failed. The pirates like us even less. Boo-hoo. Alright, if we go up here real quick, because these prices change quite a bit. Let's get down here. Like, I just want to be able to unload a bunch of this stuff just so I can do things like upgrading my space station so I can have a little bit better... Ooh, Federation raid failed. Okay, it's not exactly what we want. That's a big fleet. Ludic Church large strike fleet. Looks like they might be kind of coming for somebody here. Alright. Is this... Are we at where we're supposed to be at? Oop, wrong button. So, this is where we go. So we just bypassed the strike fleet there. It's fine. And it's decivilized. A colony formerly belonging to VIC has become decivilized. Central authority has collapsed completely and irreversibly with the remaining population scrambling to survive. Hey guys, look, we could totally colonize a planet. Right in Empyrean. Look at this wonderful planet. It has a decivilized population. Lots of pollution. 275 hazard rating. Well, that's your first mistake, isn't it? Okay, I don't know what you are, but I do know what you are. Alright. Wow! What a price. They only need 400 units. But you know what? I will feed the Ludic Path so I can shoot them down later. Thank you. 602 still pretty good. That's maybe a little better. Y'all like lobster? Here, have some lobster. So we'll hold on to those domestic goods. Food, I'm kind of tired of holding on to some of this stuff. Okay, so now that we're here... can we get some more supplies from you guys? Doesn't look like it. That's irritating. Let's get some fuel. Wow, so we keep losing Marines. I feel like I need to get some more Marines here. Okay, so Tri-attack military, spectral carrier, Boa's refuge. I'm going to go up here next, and we're going to try to visit the Ludic Church, specifically one of their big planets, and give them even more weapons. Because that's what we like to see. So I don't know who you are, but you're both pulsing me and running from me. So that's fun. Pick one plan. Just the one. Alright. Okay, a raid of the star system has failed. We got a pitiful amount of stuff. So, that's too bad. You know, and that's the kind of thing where maybe if I had been paying more attention, I could have gone to Alexandria and said, you know what? It was right here. I probably could have helped him. So I need to do a better job with that. I need to be a better leader. But that's okay. Well, I'll remember that for next time. Okay, domain error, survey ship. I will accept this because it puts us in a direction we kind of want to go. It's another orbital lab. It gives us some things to do. Cool. All right, let's turn off our bacon and go here. Because they're sure as hell not going to want to talk to us if we have our beacon on. Well, they're engaged in battle. Engaged in battle with our privateers. Well, can we just, like, drop in real quick and trade with you guys? Because that's our fleet, right? Or that's Psi Nation. Who are you guys fighting, and is it about to be me? That'd be an awkward question. Hey, guys. I really just wanted to unload some of this crap. Please and thank you. Alright. Now, if we go here, if we consider our military options... So the Federation... Oh, the Federation... Oh, Federation Psi Nation fleet. Okay. So we could aid their attacking forces. We don't have enough to try to get stuff here. I mean, it's definitely interesting. But I think instead of, like, running into that... Let's see, where are we targeting next? We're targeting Obsidian from the Ludic Path. That should be doable. I kind of want to go back up here, though. So, as fun as it would be to, like, try to pop some of this shit open... I think these guys can take care of themselves. Okay. Maybe. I mean, it's a pretty big fight. Okay, you know what? I haven't done any fighting the whole episode. Let's do a fight. Let's do a fight. So all these are here. The Federation forces have transmitted here. We're going to join the battle. We're going to continue. How many points do we have to work with? Only... Okay, so we only have 60. Let's start with this and see if we can avoid friendly fire this time. Because this is one of those things where I may have to call the episode kind of soon. But we'll see how far we can get in here. I'm just going to engage the speed up. So we're going to try not to have Fizzle come in here and EMP everybody. And it looks like I can reinforce as well with just a little bit of stuff. So let's see here, 42 points. Let's try this. Well, you know what? Let's bring Frank in. That's right on the nose. So we're going to speed it up. Let's see how fast we can make this battle go. We're going to see if we lose another commission due to everybody friendly firing us. And if I do again, that's going to be a little annoying because that means it's part of the game that I'm not going to be able to take on. But it's not like I'm friendly firing here. So there's some big ships. I've been caught out of... Ooh. Okay, they technically ran into me. So, my bad. Alright, so let's play a game called Don't Fly Into Your Allies. And then don't get caught out of position with a bunch of tiny destroyers here. So what I'd love to do is to fire the missiles at you. And then just drop a bunch of supporting fire on you here. As long as I don't grab your attention too badly, because these things are chunky. So we're going to kind of back it up and let their fighters do the thing. Although we can totally have Frank take it on too. So, hey Frank, how you doing? Got another ship we can bring in. Yeah, you know what? Let's bring in some of our little ships. Alright, so it's funny because the ship is not a frontliner at all. But here we are on the front lines, so we're speeding up because we have to. And even then, our frame rate's still kind of questionable. So here's all the weapons, all the ordnance. Getting flanked. Hopefully they can finish the job. There we go. Second reinforcement. Alright. Okay, gotta really... Did not mean to missile you. We'll see how this goes. Just so long as I don't... Oh, God. Definitely gotta watch my flux. I gotta be... My goal is to manage my flux a lot better here. I'll take a few hits on the nose. For sure, but... Like, we got some big shit over here. And once again, I'm not very comfortable being on the front line here, but it's okay. So we have some ships trying to do some shit. It's all good. Let's move you up here, Frank. And our little phase frigates are just gonna do their own thing, and that's fine. So no, let's take it back a notch. We don't have to push this line. We've got some of their ships that are out of position. It looks like actually if Frank Spacecat said, you know what, let's clean up this garbage. And we'll just go support the fleet that's like right out in front of us and hopefully not get reapered at the last second. Because I fluxed like a moron right there. That would be nice. That's a Mora just firing at me. Gotta get used to doing this at higher speed. Alright, so this is kind of a scary situation to be in. Only 4 sabots left. We do have some command points here. Let's see how well we can push. Okay, don't want to get crossfired though. And probably take you on. Since you're going to let yourself be out of position. I can hide behind the corpse of your buddy. Okay, we got 15 points to play with. We could always let the Queen Crimson get a rest and bring in some other stuff. I think that might be fine. But yeah, big space battles near the end of recording. Just kind of changes the tenor for what kind of episode I'm looking at here. Okay, and that was some stupid damage I took, but so be it. Okay, we're gonna try... Okay, now, first off, I need to figure out, are these ships supporting me? It looks like they are. So this Mora is, it's chonky. Like, those things can take a damn hit. Okay, we got, I agree there. What a pain in the ass. Alright, we got 60 points to work with here. Let's bring in Wolf. Like, they're losing some people. I'd like to conclude this engagement appropriately. How's Frank doing? Frank is having is not having a good day on the flux. That's okay. Part of what a lot of this game is at this stage is determining who can outlast who can be more flux efficient than who, and hopefully who doesn't get destroyed here. So we're getting a lot of fighters down here. Can technically laser a lot of these fighters. Alright. Okay, I'm getting a little too close for comfort here. But you I should be able to take out. Come on now. There we go. Finally something. I'll take a few extra hits. That was it's a great shot with the missile. I have no sabots left. But hopefully we can take out your support. Okay, I'm getting hit from behind, so that's got myself out of position there. Okay, we're gonna have to do the bad thing. Reposition through my own fleet. That's some friendly fire. My bad. Okay. You need to retreat. You're out of combat readiness. You're doing okay. And we'll follow Frank, who's still doing okay. The good old-fashioned mass extinction, taking it on the chin. I think maybe we relieve Frank here. Get you back. And see what other reinforcements we can bring in here. So please run away, Frank. Like, I love that. Just a still a valiant retreat. Still fighting, even at the end of the day here. Okay, so now I've got to watch my hide. So they're gone. Still you. Okay, the Luxury is now in danger here. And my combat readiness is not the best, not the worst. Just really got to watch my flux here. Alright, so I'm glad we got into this fight because hopefully this gives us a nice commission bonus, but your shields are just a nightmare. Like, that's a damn well-built ship. And I'm getting flanked pretty hard by somebody. Okay, so they still haven't lost their modular stuff. There we go. Cracked them. There we go. So we win the battle. That's great. Frank is still escaping. And I know this is going to go into another fight, but unfortunately, I am out of time for recording. I only had kind of a limited set here. So we're going to hit the end battle button. There's no way for me to, like, quick save that I know of in the middle of a fight. But I know what's going to happen here, because this is such a big fleet, is that it's going to roll over to another battle. So I guess we'll just have to see how that goes. As right now, Wolf is doing okay. But let's go ahead and claim victory here. And then we lost some crew. We got it. Some are moving to engage the Ludic Church forces. Yeah. So I'll give you all a summary of how this fight goes on the next time. But unfortunately, like I said, I am out of time for recording. So that's it for now. This is Asher. Thanks for watching. We'll do this again soon. And, you know, sometimes that's just how it is. You play, and then that big space battle that you're always chasing for, wondering, hey, how's it going to go? It was pretty successful, given our ships took a little bit of a hit. But we have some big guns in reserve, so we should be okay. Unfortunately, it looks like Frank was not taken out. But yeah, they really needed our help, so I'm glad I was able to swoop in. That'll do it for now. Thanks for watching. See you all again soon. Have a great rest of your day. See you next time. Really hope this saves and it doesn't get corrupted. Take care. bye.